First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. From the 25, here's second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Love from the gun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is third and 8. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. To the air, Williams. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And down inside the 15 he goes. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 14-yard
Looking to
line.
throw is Williams. Pass to the right side, caught by Burden. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. To throw, Williams. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit.
And the Packers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22.
Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Set.
Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Now he's loose at the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Nothing fancy there, a little smash mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described, and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
Black, 95, ready.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Second and a yard.
Ready, set, go. Yellow.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Green Jack. Let's go now. Set, go.
To throw now, here's Love. On the throw, read him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green. Hut, hut.
Love looking to throw it. And he is caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
Here we go.
Now Love. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Green, 45. What? Ready?
Working out of the gun. Love. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Yellow, 22.
Love now. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Then he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. From the 5, second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Throwing. Love. Now it's, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Bears nothing. McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the gun, here's Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards there for number 15. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let it slip. Guys.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now a second and 10. To the air once more. Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I'm gonna put that jersey on. What is that?
To throw, it's Williams. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. Oh, Odunze wide open. It's complete.
Williams pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second down and 6 now from the 26. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Williams. Touchdown, Bears! Kirsten Loveland, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Santos with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
Needles, ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Love. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And got his man, complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Down. Second.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a Packers touchdown. Matthew Golden from 13 yards out. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
McManus's point after is good. And it's now 21-7.
Bears 7.
after the touchdown. Here's McManus now to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And that is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Williams, a final shot before break. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the 2nd quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this 2nd half. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. An attempt at a deep ball there, they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Williams. A pass complete to Odunze. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up second and 1.
To the air, Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Looking to throw is Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Williams going to look to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Packers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Following the interception, Love. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Love. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
First down.
Here we go. Ready?
Love from the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready?
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. From the 38 now. Here's second down at 7.
Down. Hut.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Here we go. Here we go. 50 Green. Set hut.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Let's go now. Right. Check. Ready. 38.
And the Packer first down.
Ready.
Jacobs going to try to mill it. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Gotta tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
On the ready.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal.
Blaster. 6. 45. White. Set. Run.
Jacobs is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the Bears' 3-yard line.
Field. Black. Set.
Love. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing, partner. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Second and 10. Able to slither by. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Williams from the gun on third down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And now Love going to change things up.
Green, red, yellow. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks him right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Packers pick. Look at the big man rumble. Through the middle of the field. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.